Right now at 5, new details tonight in that deadly water tank explosion in Door County. Tonight, firefighters share new details about what went wrong. Plus,
makes me feel good. It makes me feel like it's very important that we continue this. It's very important that we don't let this end.
A historical milestone for Oshkosh's very first church. The stories echoing nearly 200 years worth of memories. And a little more than 2 hours until the Packers take on Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. What fans are saying with the legendary quarterback on the other side.
From the station that's in your neighborhood, local voices, local stories. You're watching NBC 26 News.
Thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Nina Sperano. We look ahead to the Packers' big primetime matchup against the Steelers, as well as much more headlines in your neighborhoods shortly. But we begin tonight with an update on a developing story out of Door County after a water tank explosion killed one person yesterday. Egg Harbor firefighters are now saying employees were flushing water lines and working to winterize the Harbor Village Resort and Campground. Initial investigations found the water tank was approximately 3,000 gallons in size. Fire officials are not releasing the victim's name at this time, pending an autopsy and identification. In Green Bay, police are asking anyone with information about a shots fired incident to come forward. Police say they got a call around noon to the 1700 block of Western Avenue for reports of possible gunfire in the area. Witnesses indicated 2 people may have shot at each other, one in a vehicle and the other on foot. Both ran away. However, police have confirmed there was in fact a shooting. No injuries were reported. Let's take a look outside of our tower cam at a very quiet Lambeau Field today, but there's still plenty of excitement around Tailgate Town for tonight's game. Now, if you're at a tailgate party, what does Mother Nature have in mind? Here to answer that question is Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland. Hey, Cam.
Hey, Nina, the weather looks great here in northeast Wisconsin. In southwestern Pennsylvania, the temperature is 55 degrees in Pittsburgh, which is exactly what the temperature is here in Green Bay this evening. So almost identical conditions between where the game is going to be played this evening and what's happening back here in the Fox Valley. In Pittsburgh, it's 55 degrees with sunny skies and northeast winds at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. The high-res future radar shows quiet conditions as we head through the evening. Just a couple of high clouds drifting in from Ohio and West Virginia. Kickoff temperatures with mostly clear skies will be in the upper 40s. We'll have northeast winds at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Nina?
Thanks, Cam. Now, before the Packers kick it off against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers tonight, we wanted to know, what do the fans think about Aaron Rodgers on the other side? We went to a local bar to get their thoughts, and that's where we find our Perry Postolakos. Hey, Perry.
Hey there, Nina. That's right. As the Packers get ready to take the field almost 700 miles away, the game day spirit here in Green Bay is going strong. I'm live here now at Richard Cranium's, where they're keeping those game day traditions alive. There is live music over on the stage. There are baked potatoes over on the grill, and there are seats patiently waiting for folks to come watch ex-Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers take on his former team. Claude Robinson is the self-proclaimed volunteer in charge of fun here at Richard Cranium's, and he says he's not worried about the green and gold holding their own.
We're gonna crush them. Jordan Love is ready. The Packers ready. It's just a whole different energy just right here on Broadway. You know, we put the work in out here. We have a whole lot of fun.
The owner here says they can usually expect a couple to a few dozen customers for a Sunday game day. We're going to have much more excitement coming to you in our Tailgate Talk special at 5:30. Until then, live in Green Bay, Perry Apostolakos, NBC 26.
Local bars will no doubt be packed. Perry, thank you. Well, speaking of Tailgate Talk, let's check in with our sports crew. John Miller and Kelly Hallinan are on the patio tonight, looking ahead to tonight's game and firing up the grill. Hey, guys.
Hey, Nina, that's right. We're getting all set up for Tailgate Talk coming up at 5:30. We got the grill out. We got the brats and the burgers. We got the cheese. Oh, wait, that's a cheese head. But, Kelly, this is an enormous matchup coming up tonight. It doesn't feel as big as when Brett Favre played against the Packers for the first time, but that was because he was with the Vikings. That's a rival team. But so many memories of Aaron Rodgers, a Super Bowl, 4 MVPs. growing up a Packers fan, it was truly awesome to witness what he did here for 18 years.
Yeah, John, it might not seem as big as that Favre game because it's not here at Lambeau Field, but regardless, it's still a highly anticipated matchup. All week, we've been going down memory lane, talking with coaches and players who overlapped with Rodgers about their time with him, and Jordan Love saying what it was like learning under Rodgers, head coach Matt LaFleur discussing their collaboration with the offense, and cornerback Keyshawn Nixon saying how Rodgers would regularly give him hugs to make sure he was doing okay. And something really cool, Rodgers did a Zoom call for just the Green Bay local media, sharing funny stories and how a piece of him will always be with the Packers.
They asked me this week, is it a revenge game or whatever? So, what do I have to be, avenging here? Like damn near everything great in my life is because of, my football career. My football career starts and will end one day with Green Bay. So I got a lot of love for all those memories and a lot of great friends that I still carry with me to this day.
A lot of memories, John, from those 18 seasons in Green Bay and how much appreciation he has for the team that he's about to face tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Earlier this week, he was asked about riding in the back of a truck with some teammates, and he had a case of beer. That caused him to rant for about 20 seconds about pranks, jokes he had with his teammates. It was truly awesome to listen to what he had to say. But we'll send it back to you in the studio, Nina.
Save me burger. We'll see John and Kelly again for a new edition of Tailgate Talk at 5:30. Kickoff for tonight's game is at 7:20. Then be sure to join us right back here after the game. Still ahead, the world's best shoreline anglers are in Green Bay for this year's Street Fishing World Championship, and all of the fishermen on Team USA are from Wisconsin. We're going to meet them as they try to reel in first place a little later. In Oshkosh, a community church is preserving nearly 2 centuries of tradition as they celebrate a major milestone.
Behind these doors is a history that dates back before Wisconsin was even a state. I'm your Oshkosh neighborhood reporter, Claire Peterson, and this month, the First United Methodist Church here in Oshkosh is celebrating its 185th anniversary.
You feel the presence of God here.
Sunday morning, the pews are filled with music.
We welcome everybody.
And the words of Pastor Ben Morris.
And it's a lot of history to be proud of.
Morris is a new piece.
I've been here since July 1st.
In the church's history.
185 years, the first church in Oshkosh. The agreement was done to purchase a place for a church in a bar over a box of cigars, and that was the first building.
Everyone here brings their own story.
I was baptized in this church. I love it. This is my home. Especially this last 8 years, my husband passed away, and this church has become my extended family.
When I was growing up, you never asked, are we going to church today? We knew we were.
And much like Pastor Morris,
to love God and also to serve God and love and serve our neighbor.
Each member is making their own mark on the church's legacy.
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like it's very important that we continue this. It's very important that we don't let this end.
Continuing the tradition of service and love.
With roots like that, we want to be here way far into the future.
In true Wisconsin fashion, some church members showed up to Sunday service dressed in their Packers gear. Next Saturday, the church is hosting a public holiday bazaar. In Oshkosh, I'm Claire Peterson, NBC 26.
Upper 50s to around 60 today, our warmest day in a week. But is this a sign of things to come? Your forecast is next.
Now, Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland, featuring the 3-degree guarantee, sponsored by your Wisconsin Chevy Super Dealers.
After highs near 60, we are now looking at mid to upper 50s away from Lake Michigan. In Green Bay, with mostly sunny skies, the temperature is 55 degrees. Sunset's about a half an hour away. We're looking at southeast winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Those winds will be picking up the next couple of days. 57 in Appleton, once again, mostly sunny skies. So nothing is going to show up on the radar. However, it's a different story out west. From Washington to Utah to Wyoming, there is rain and snow, and there's lots of it. And that's with our next weather weather maker. It's an area of low pressure that's going to pull out of the Rockies and move east for this upcoming work week. Meanwhile, we've got high pressure to the north and east, and that area of high pressure, for the most part, is going to keep us dry, but we're going to see gusty winds develop on the north side of that low as it tracks to our south. High temperatures tomorrow, a little bit cooler than what we saw today with gusty southeast winds developing. Temperatures, for the most part, will get back down into the lower and mid-50s. Tonight, mostly clear with some patchy fog, lows in the mid to upper 30s. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine, but a little bit cooler, still above normal. I'm forecasting a high temperature of 56 degrees. That is my 3-degree guarantee for tomorrow. If I can hit that high within 3 degrees, we will donate $100 to the Oshkosh Area Community Pantry. And we did that last time I forecast 50. The high was 51, which means I've now hit 52 of the last 53 3-degree guarantee forecasts. Here's a look at your 7-day, which includes the final days of October and Halloween. Sunny tomorrow, increasing clouds on Tuesday, mostly cloudy on Wednesday, windy lower 50s. Sun and clouds then for Thursday and Halloween, and then some cooler weather for the first weekend of November. We'll be right back.
On Sunday, anglers from around the world cast their lines into the Fox River in Green Bay. I'm Kyle Angelier, following the Wisconsin natives competing in the 2025 Street Fishing World Championships.
As a whole, is really accessible to a lot of different people that don't have a boat, don't have access to all the fancy stuff.
Chris Ledvina is from Shawano and has been fishing since he was 4 years old. On Sunday, Ledvina and his partner, Adam Schumacher, also a Wisconsin native, competed against 8 other countries in an Olympic-like event.
He's a finesse fisherman and I'm more of a power fisherman, so it works so good. We complement each other real well, and it worked out real well today.
They're street fishers, also called urban or street fishing, meaning they walk up to a body of water and cast their lines from the shore.
There is some luck. I mean, I think luck's with anything you have, but you have to have the skill, you have to have the techniques, you have to know what lures they might want and what colors to throw and how to use them, and so there is more than just luck that goes into it.
Each team adds up the length of all their catches, and the longest total length wins. In the last 45 minutes of fishing, Team USA caught over 100 centimeters, launching them from 7th place to 3rd.
It's unbelievable. I actually got teared up. It was awesome. It was a great moment. It was fun. It's hard to explain unless you actually feel it when you're looking for that one fish to get you to the next place and you hit it and you get it. It's like a fairy tale.
From teamwork to technique, Sunday's competition shows that street fishing isn't just about catching the fish. It's also about skill, perseverance, and working together. In Green Bay, Kyle Angelier, NBC 26.
Congratulations, Team USA. Well, stay with us. We have a sneak peek of what's coming up on Tailgate Talk, plus Cameron has one more check your forecast. What's next? All right, Packers fans, I thought I'd stir things up a bit. So finish this sentence. When you think of Aaron Rodgers, you think of...
Hall of Famer. Super Bowl MVP.
He should have retired a Packer. Ruined his legend.
Hail Mary. I mean, how many does he have after all these years?
He needs to retire and come back to Green Bay.
I mean, he's a legend for Green Bay. I mean, cheered for the dude for a long time, and I still do. I mean, still do cheer for him. I mean, it's hard to see him in another uniform, but he's a Packer for life.
I love him. He's my quarterback.
I got some heated answers out there, but it was pretty fun to ask the question.
Yeah.
All right, we got another weekend of fall, another beautiful weekend of fall coming.
Yeah, the first weekend of November, we fall back this weekend. Sunset a week from tonight, 4:38.
Forgot about that. Thanks, Cam. Tailgate Talk is next. Stick with us.